Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. My name is Makini 90, artist and illustrator, and we welcome you back to the Wednesday edition of Makini Live. Good to be back doing these Wednesday streams again. I started to miss doing them, but in a vein, I'm in a time where I want to keep putting out more content for you guys and more stuff for you guys to enjoy. I figured why not go ahead and bring the Wednesday streams back since we still have a lot of fun. Maybe not as big as the Sunday streams, but we still have a lot of fun in the Wednesday streams regardless. So anyway, it's just gonna be me today. So we'll go for 2 hours or so, and I figured for today's Wednesday edition of Mocking Live, the return of the Wednesday streams, I wanted to do my own take on the new Captain America that people were talking about over the weekend, and I thought it'd be fun to just kind of do my own little design. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it as just basic sketches. We're just gonna keep it just basic pencil stuff. So today, the first pencil sketch we'll do is the first pencils I want to do is kind of basically just kind of like a front view, a full of the character, just kind of my own design. And then what we'll also do is that we'll do a few sketches of just like different profiles, like different facial features, different profile shots, like front backs as well, and just kind of do like, in some ways, kind of doing like a character sheet, pretty much, just kind of my own design. So I think this will be definitely a lot of fun. So and I hope you guys enjoy as well. I know this is something hopefully as you guys going through your midday work week, and hope to keep y'all entertained as y'all working and lurking. So you guys enjoy. Please share around. Oh, sorry. Share around. Smash that like button. Please share as well. It appreciates help to us with youth algorithm. And if you're brand new here, as always, please subscribe. And before we get started, let's go ahead and just say hi to everybody's here in the chat. I appreciate that. All right, let's see who is here. All right, first person here, of course, the the muse of Ordsboards, my brother, my favorite, and that's just one of the loveliest voices you'll ever hear on the channel, on his channel, and one of the best giggles on YouTube, Miss Kashi Queen Amber. I hope you're doing well. I know you're working and lurking, so I'm happy to see you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Next up, Mr. Fatal J, the everybody's favorite ninja, 1/6 of the legendary Dark Council, Mr. Fatal J. Glad to see you here, my friend. We'll go into the design as well. And happy to see you here. By the way, guys, if you have not only subscribed to Fatal J, but also back his book, Ninja Blast, on Indiegogo. It already surpassed its stretch goal, and I'm so happy. I can't wait to get the book, have the book in my hands, man. I cannot wait. We did a stream with Fatal J a couple Sundays ago. It was a lot of fun, the promotion of his book, Ninja Blast. So happy to see you here, Fatal. Next up, we have Miss Lady Toriel. Miss Lady Toriel, you are so loved in this community, so loved around these people. Want to leave a like, woke up for some water, go back to bed, good journey, everyone. Miss Lady Toriel, thank you so much for just stopping by, just saying hi and showing some love. Guys, please subscribe to Lady Toriel. She's just a lovely person all around. And you see her popping up on the Game of Thrones streams and such, and she's very knowledgeable about Star Wars, very knowledgeable about fantasy and literature in general. So please, and her Twitter is just absolute delight. So thank you so much, Lady Toriel, for stopping by. And then Miss Miriam Nova, Katie, newest member of Rogue Entertainment, one of a beautiful artist and storyteller, just absolutely fantastic work. Miriam, thank you for stopping by. And if I don't know if I can do impersonations, but you hate me whenever I do my SJW voice, so I grade you on you. But anyway, guys, please, if you can, back Bonds the Drive on Indiegogo. It's her book it's on in demand right now. It is just blown the doors off of just its stretch goals and such, and it's just absolutely amazing. As I lose my camera for some reason. Okay, 1 second. What is going on with my camera? Setup. What's going on? Setup here. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Yeah, for some reason I lost my camera. Anyway, Miriam, so happy to see you here, and hopefully we'll have you on someday on Mocking Live. We know you're an absolute delight to be around. So, and I love your art and everything you do. You're an incredible artist and an incredible person. Javamation Studios, Java. Good morning to good afternoon, sir. Hope you having do good, man. Hope everything's all well, yeah. And glad to see you here. Matt 6 Bar, Matt 6, another amazing artist, a truly incredible artist. Back his book, Rock and Roll Ninja on Indiegogo. Absolutely incredible talent stuff. So hopefully someday we can have him on when he's not busy. Of course, one of my co-hosts for the Sunday streams, my co-host for any stream, and of course one of my great friends here, Mads Mama Bear. Mads, happy to see you here. Yeah, I did pop the link, so if you ever wanna jump on with me like old times, feel free to. Otherwise, happy to see you in the chat. Mr. M. Dashley, where is it? Whoa, it just jumped on me. Chat just jumped on me. Anyway, M. Dashley, my brother, my other person, great mod, is a great mod on my channel, great co-host as well, M. Dashley. And hopefully we're waiting for him to make some new content on his channel, Frontline Sci-Fi. Go subscribe to Frontline Sci-Fi and peg M. Dashley to make new content because we want more content from him. So it's awesome. Love it. Also, M. Dashley sent you a link as well if you want to pop in, join the chat with us. If you're ever interested, I know you're still working out your mic settings and everything, so hopefully everything's all good on your end. Other than that, thank you for stopping by, my brother. Thank you so much. Keely Chow, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Hope your day's going well. Anyway, we're back doing the Wednesday streams. So, and it's just me today, so you just get me for 2 hours. Anyway, 2 hours or so. I don't know. Anyway, Keely, thank you for stopping by. Great support of the channel. I hope to see you all over the place. And let's say everybody's saying, let's see. And I think everything is like, okay, looking a bit. It's a little bit of room, ready for a new bed. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll keep you, Mads. Hope I can keep you entertained. Keep this in the background while you while you're just doing your thing, you know. And Miriam, Maki, this time you're having a restream is perfect for me. If you ever want to have a dual stream, I'd love to. I would absolutely love to. Hopefully get contact you soon on that one. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, for those who I know a lot of people are popping in here. So the plan is that we're going to do a front. The first sketch we're going to do is we're going to do a front shot of just kind of my own design, kind of my own take. I was kind of thinking this in the top of my head a little bit. So it's gonna just kind of work with me a little bit on this one, and then what we'll do is, we're going to do a couple more sketches as well. Hopefully a back shot, profile shot, maybe some facial stuff as well. Just kind of work and just kind of do kind of like a character sheet in a way. So hopefully by 2 hours in, we can have a full on like character sheet and such. So we won't try to go for too long this time. So anyway. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and show you the design of Michelle Wright. This is the new Captain America. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Oops, wrong one. Let me share my screen. Wrong one. And one time, share. Okay. So, this is one of the new Captain America designs that was revealed. Revealed over the weekend. This is a part of a book that's coming out called The United States of Captain America from Marvel. The idea is that Steve Rogers, he lost his shield, and he goes with Sam, Bucky, and John. I forgot what his name is. Dang it, he's in the Falcon Winter Soldier. He's U.S. agent. I forgot what his name is. But anyway, they go on a road trip around the country to look for it. In the meantime, they run into different characters throughout the trip who represent, who kind of take up kind of a mantle as a Captain America. John Walker, that's who it is. Thank you, Keely. Thank you, John Walker. Yeah, who they run into multiple characters who go on their who kind of take up a kind of a mantle of a Captain America and kind of their own respected like cities or areas that they reside in. And this one, they already reveal one character who is who takes up the mantle of Captain America. He kind of works in a he's I don't know how to put it this way. He's kind of homeless, so he kind of like fights for the homeless on a train or something like that. And this is the other one. This one is by let me I forgot where is it? One second. So this is another Captain America who is from let me bring her name up. This is Nichelle Wright. And the idea is that this is part of a mini series. So with Nichelle Wright is that she is she wants to take of her own ownership of her community in space in Captain America. She wants to be kind of like genuine and powerful. In this kind of another character here, and I'll show you some more pics of her. So let me get here. So here's some of the full body shot. This is kind of one of the, I guess this is part of the cover of her introduction as well. And then you see kind of another cover for this one as well. So this is kind of an interesting design. It's so this is going to be an interesting one. I know there's been a lot of there's definitely been plenty of talk on this one over the weekend. Especially one of the things that was trending was the whole just kind of the Justin Guy. He was talking about this, and then we saw Anna, that Star Wars girl, of course, do kind of a little her take. So this is kind of her take on it as well. So that was kind of trending for a bit, and then this kind of there's those designs and such. So I figured I'd look into this. Of course, if you watched Saturday's dump stream on Sporky News Podcast, you know that me and Jane Theory definitely had our own opinions, of course. Opinions, of course, concerning this character, concerning the design and such. But today I wanted to just I wanted to have some fun with it. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's do a little take on this one and see what we can come up with, because I think this will be a lot cool. So first thing we're gonna sketch up. Let me bring up the sketch plane here. I have my sketch right here. So my camera right here so you guys can see it. So our sketch will be of our what the heck is... Stop. Okay. Sorry. We're doing it live, guys. We're doing it live. Ah! Okay, that counts as one. Boomer. Stop. There you go. Okay. You can turn screen. Okay. Trying to move my camera here. It's moving to be in front of it. Might be a little crooked, but we'll do what we can. Sorry about that, everyone. Anyway. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a full body. I want to do a full body shot, just kind of a general kind of idea. And this time we'll do it with my take and just kind of how I saw it. Cause I kind of have an idea in my head a little bit. So we'll see what we can do to flesh it out. So without any of this was with that being said out of the way, let's go ahead and get started on this one. So let me open the second. Okay. All right. So we can start with the shot. Sorry for my pencil. So this is all pencil as well. So we're not gonna move into the inks or colors or anything. So it's just all sketching today. Try to be really clean with the sketching too. So we'll start with the Let's start with the body. Start with the torso. So her design, I will say, I'll say is interesting. It's interesting um, for what they're going for. Um, so we'll see what they could do. And I saw I saw a few other artists too, kind of do their own interpretations as well um, over the weekend too. So really cool ones too. And we'll see if we do ours. Of course, people probably drawn Captain America a lot of times before, and mine's probably going to be no different. So let's have see if we can see if we take this look and we'll see what we can do with our own little flair, our own little style. So start with the torso as always. I usually tend to start the torso with it in my first hand. One second, body up. One second, up here. We're gonna do so I need to get the head in. So like I said, the first sketch we'll do, the first pencils we'll do is we'll do the full body first, and then we'll go kind of into just kind of different features, maybe work with facial expressions or just kind of how we do the head and how we do all that stuff. So, I think this will be kind of a fun experience for me because I can do it like a character sheet. Do kind of like a character sheet in a way. So I gotta say, start with the back here, and what we'll do. So this one maybe we could have the. That's something I always liked about what they did in the films is that Steve holds his shield in the back. He has his shield holster in the back like that. So, all right, start with just kind of a basic body stuff to kind of get lay the kind of idea, the proportions out. So start here. And like as always, guys, a lot of times I do focus on my sketches, so apologies in advance if I get quiet. So let's see, get the rest. And it is, and I can't stress this out, guys. I can't stress this out for the people watching. This is my take. This is my own version. It's not a redraw. It's not going to be. It's not going to be a like drawn over. This is my version. So, a version of the character. So, because I know, whenever and I like that, and I like what Anna did. Is, by the way, I just want to bring that up. But it just I just wanted to stress it out. Just wanted to just have some fun, do my own take, just because I think it'd just be fun. This is just for fun. Let me see if I can get me. So we're gonna work on through this here, just kind of give it kind of standard body style. I know I exaggerate. I know I'm exaggerating, and we'll do it. I don't want to do this one without the coat, so. Okay. I know it's rough. I know it's like music just kind of get, and then I just kind of really get into the details when I get to the pencils. Okay, let's see. So we'll do it without the mask. We'll see how. We'll try it without. I do kind of like the idea of kind of the star being on kind of the side instead of the center, kind of like an off center stars. Kind of. So let's see what we can do with how syncing up. It's kind of giving kind of a street look, but then at the same time, kind of giving that give that modern look too. We'll see what we can do. We can see what we can do. Because I know it's a tank top and just gonna say stuff here. I'm just kind of lightly just kind of visualizing kind of how I would picture it. And then we can, maybe what we can do is kind of take this and play with some variations on this sketch as well. Just kind of playing with different kind of takes on the outfits and just kind of messing around with it. Have some fun with it today. I think it's what it's all about. So. Something like maybe something that's more, like MCU-ish, something that's more, something that's kind of fits to more that street look that they're trying to go for, and then just kind of just playing with that. So one thing is interesting that people did talk about was just like the whole one leg exposed. Me personally, I do like that. I do like that. I do think it's an interesting design, especially for aesthetic purposes. I do like that. I've actually drawn a few girls with the kind of that whole one leg exposed outfit. I actually like that a lot. I'm not sure about this one though. I'll work here. So, all right. So I think we got the kind of the right sketch ready. So what will? All right, let's get my mechanical pencil here, as you guys see. All right, hopefully you guys can see it, see the sketch a little bit better. But let's go ahead. But we're gonna go really into it. How about that? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. Let me get okay, start with the head shape, kind of start from there. Top of this thing. So hopefully, once we have something kind of established with this base head sketch, then what we can do is maybe we can definitely kind of expand on it, play with it a bit more, see what we can do with it. So this base body sketch, I mean not head sketch. See, the thing is, the hoodie I don't mind. Actually, I don't mind the hoodie at all. It's just like it's funny things when I did my Spider Sona of Sailin like a few years ago. I did it with the hoodie. It was like having that kind of that hoodie style. So, but then just kind of using with the MC, just kind of more of a modern look here. Okay. Just kind of, this ain't a sketch challenge, so I'm not gonna work with a time limit here. I'm not gonna worry about time here, but we are gonna try to go for 2 hours on this one. Not the sketch, the stream. I mean. Doesn't have to be, and also just to keep in mind, it's just a sketch, so we don't have to go so like super detailed into this one. We can just kind of, well, on a sketch, it's treated like a pencil drawing, so it's and hopefully by the end we'll have a design that's fun. You know, a design that's really cool looking, something that's definitely a good take, and then having my own sense of flair, sense of style and flair to it as well. So, and maybe once we finish, I'll definitely post it on my Twitter to see what you guys see what we got our progress is so far as it. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay. Just kind of keeping it kind of get some detail to that star in the center here. I was the same thing. Some things I could think about is like maybe probably not give her too heavy of a clothing kind of style, and not but at the same time kind of keep a similar urban look, because it's making me think about that spider sona I did when I wanted to keep it like slim and detailed, something that does feel like a superhero film, superhero style, but although also at the same time make it keep it have that somehow that have that street aesthetic kind of work well with it, you know. And apologies if I'm sketching a little slow on this one. And just kind of go in, just kind of really play with some idea. Okay. You sure you'll see my face. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Is like we're all Captain America kind of story. I think that's what it's going on. Matt, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it's like a whole we're all Captain America story. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from the storyline. I know the book is already out, and or like the series. It's kind of like a mini series. You know, okay. So for the arms, so let's do. Hmm. Okay, maybe a design like this. Okay. Okay. I am so not good at hands, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, fuck this up. It's up. Trying to give her some like combat gloves or something like that. Take the cloth. All right, yeah, just kind of going back in because I messed that up. Stand up, okay. All right, so like, go back in, really sit down, really go in and just put some details. So just kind of more time needed. Yeah. And then still have that hoodie on top. Something that was cool. Was cool. Kind of maybe more streamlined approach. What I might do with that one pant leg, I think I might have an idea for that one. So okay. So if they want to do so instead of kind of doing the kind of the leotard that you're kind of seeing here, what we'll do is we'll turn it into kind of like a full body suit for her. Hmm. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Okay, now it's starting to look similar to my design for Arachna. So yeah, we're gonna try something with the essentially we're gonna try something with giving it kind of like side opening on, or I guess I could say thigh openings with her with her there you go, her some kind of maybe something similar to that, but I think it might be so. So, and for the boots, um, instead of kind of like those kind of like combat boots, though, what we'll do is give her um, something that's more gets kind of give her kind of boots that have a more I guess you could say a more, I guess kind of like a more athletic kind of sole to them, or can I have like an athletic kind of style bottom, so it's just kind of easy for her, something that's pretty easy for her to kind of traverse. especially when she's holding the shield. So. I know it probably looks generic right now. It looks generic as hell right now. But we'll see what we can do. I got something. I have an idea for what to do for her hair, though. Those boots will weigh you down. Yeah. Yeah, probably so. Make J, well, you probably have a good point. And by the way, Make J, happy Wednesday to you. Hope that see you here. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope your Wednesday's doing well, everybody. So, if you guys are enjoying, please smash that like button. Also, if you don't like the design, then definitely hit the dislike button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Feedback is always appreciated. And hello to Apollo Patriot, by the way. Stop by. Thank you, sir. He'll strong women and such. And of course, me, we all sent for Lady Dimitrescu as well. So, the vampire lady in Resident Evil 8. Something's kind of a little too generic. I admit. Oh my goodness. It's going to be bad, isn't it? It's going to be so bad, isn't it? All right. Now I'm thinking about that, and then I'm thinking about that version of Captain America that one of my favorite artists, Mikey Mega did for a video a while back. I'm thinking about that. All I know is I'm probably overdoing it on the design though. Um, it does these kind of different lines and such, and then give her more. Like I said, give her kind of more athletic, something that has more of an athletic kind of look. Since with Cap, he traverses around really well, and especially if it's for a character who doesn't have the super soldier serum, I think maybe this will probably help a lot better. If not, it give her more maybe if athletic boots or something like that. That's something that's not going to put so much weight on her, I guess. Maybe an elbow pad or something like that. Like maybe for the next, like maybe for if we do like another kind of variant of this one, we can kind of go for something a little more impractical. Just kind of really just kind of just go off. Oh, screw it. What the hell? This one I would say, I don't know. Trying to give it my own. I'm more focused on just trying to give it my own personal flair. Make sure you guys are seeing the feet too. Make sure you guys see the feet too. No, I will not show feet. That's Steven, who's probably not in the chat. I will not show feet. I know the sketch is a bit rough. I know the sketch is a bit rough. The sketch should have been much more cleaner. I'm trying, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think we kind of got a good idea with kind of the body and kind of so it's going to give it kind of a more chaps look, more full leotard look. Although this was kind of more like chaps or something like that. Let's give her nicer boots, nicer kind of tack, something that's more overformed into her. And I think it'd be cool with the, maybe we could do something with the coat, maybe we could but I wanted to keep the hoodie though, because I do like that. Okay, so here is, and what we'll do is we'll do this. Do something really cool. Have a shield for her on the back. Have a shield for her kind of mounted on the back, kind of like how you see Cap is in the MCU. Okay. Sketching here, maybe it's something where it's like, maybe it's not maybe it's something like in like what you saw in Age of Ultron, where it's like it's magnetic, where the suit's kind of like with like where you see with Cap's suit, it has like a magnetic thing on it that allows the shield to kind of come back to it. You just gotta, but I like the idea how Cap he holds his shield behind him like that. Fun. I'm getting into this now. I'm getting into this. So maybe what we could do, maybe we could put a little star. Maybe we put a little star on the sides here. Okay. There we go. All right, now we've got to focus on the head. Now we can focus on the head, though. I am going to take a break for a moment though, because I need to get some water after we finish this one. So. Okay. Now for the now for the hair. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate that. So you guys say officially, those are just kind of passing through while you working and lurking. Okay, much better. Okay, much better. All right. So this is kind of what idea I had for the hair. So you kind of see how it swells to kind of like that. Now, what if? How would it look if we took something like the hair, took something like those dreads that you see? One second. One second, guys. Let's perfect. All right. Okay, so let's look at the hair. Matt's probably knows. Like, Matt, if you remember my character Camilla, who has dreads and such. I'm kind of thinking the same thing with this. So I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Now this may be impossible to pull off, but I'm talking about superheroes here. It's all about achieving the impossible. You'll see what I mean. So we'll do. Yeah, think about maybe tying it up and tying her braids up into a ponytail. So it's like a ponytail braid. So it's like a dreadlock ponytail. They're turning braids into a ponytail. Something like that. What do you think? And hey, to Stunning Brave Megatron, good to see you here. Happy Wednesday, sir. Hope everything's going all well for you. So if you guys see the so if you guys like the do you guys like the like a low ponytail, you know? Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay. You, I'm so alive with me. Okay. Okay, let's look at the face. Kind of puts it up on the pencils, but no. Okay, so I have that little mole under her eye. Let's see, let me zoom in a little bit. I know it's not a good, it's not a good image. It's not. Let's image maybe. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Okay, I think that's about. Okay. Okay, okay, continue smiles. I know suit might be a little on the generic side. Maybe you can see a little undershirt underneath. Okay. So, that's kind of a first, first kind of base skit. What do you guys think? Second, and speaking of which, oh, hey, Mads, how you doing?
Hey, figured I'd take a break, just finished eating some food. And...
I need to eat. Still gotta get going though. But yeah. So and I saw your comment there. He had that stare like
That is the same expression I get when somebody tries starting drama before I've had my coffee.
I know,
Like if
right?
somebody's not gonna die, if somebody's not dead, they're gonna be soon.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so okay, and let me bring this up here. Okay, so kind of first, kind of like rough, I guess, of her, of just kind of like my old little take. So, you guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Much better.
To give version don't pay so good. So I know it's kind of like more streamlined, I guess, compared to this. Compared to the kind of what we have here. So this is kind of a bit more streamlined compared to that. But something that it may not be as close to kind of like something that's more of a homemade look, but something that definitely feels like it definitely feels much more superhero-ish. Something feels more like
Professional?
Yeah, something more professional. Yeah, something like that.
Not I'm running around in half a pair of tights.
We'll see.
Seriously, what neighborhood does this girl come from that she has to put her pants on layaway? I can afford a full pair of pants. How bad off is this poor girl?
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's interesting. So I thought this would be fun. But anyway, guys, I gotta step. Anyways, I need to get some water. I need to step away just for a moment. So I'll have Mads. She can entertain the chat just a little bit. So,
yep.
So Mads, if you can, just entertain the chat, and I'll be right back. So
I'll pop up. Yep. Yes, dastardly, the death stare. Gave my version no pants. You know what? Take your version of Maki's version. You got the original. No pants, half pants. How long are you going for? I'll hop on in a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure how long he's planning on going on for. I figured I'd just pop in for a few minutes. As you can hear, the little one is munching away. And watching something that has lots of screaming. She's probably some cocky, bratty teen from the poorest neighborhood who behaves like she's the richest girl in the world. Yeah. See, the character looks kind of interesting. I'm trying to do my standard optimistic self. I look forward to finding out more about this character than the fact that she doesn't know how to dress properly. Though I can appreciate her love of hoodies. I share that love, as I'm currently in one. Said I don't like the character design. Aspects, I'm not opposed to. I think we're so past to the tights day, though. Like, of all the things to do a callback to older designs, or that's not the one I would go for. And really, nobody runs around like that in half a pair of tights. I mean, if you're gonna try digging into modern culture to bring in the teens, bring in the younger crowd, look at what they're actually wearing. Nobody wears that.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So the next sketch I'm going to do a face sketch, because I want to go into more of kind of the idea of her like tying her braids back. Yeah, because I think it's a really cool kind of top sketch. I find a good expression to work with. Okay. Hey guys, if you guys enjoying this, please smash that like button. No?
Yeah.
Anyway,
if they had done something similar to the Black Widow suit, like one of the earlier ones we saw in the movies, that would have been just fine. Slap a hoodie on that, and I'd be down with it.
Well, and another thing is that because I know you listen to the whole premise, so and it does make sense, like what kind of or whatever neighborhood or something how she's kind of coming from. Like you look at Javicia Leslie, like Batwoman. Well, okay, then maybe that's not a bad. Considering the fact that the actually literally fell out of the sky. Maybe not a good idea, but
yeah, the suit fell out of the sky and somehow magically, in the transfer from Ruby Rose to Javicia Leslie,
it somehow magically fit her.
It resized itself to fit her body.
That's that one tech, Of course, it's defense in it. But I wanted to keep that, at least some aspects like the hoodie and stuff, just because I wanted to, I guess, keep that street look, whatever she's kind of going for, just kind of keep the little aspects of that. I mentioned before that when I was kind of doing my own sketch of Arachna, it was kind of that similar aspect to keep her professionalism, but yet have a very street aesthetic to the uniform.
Yeah. I mean, again, I can respect and totally get the love of hoodies. I mean, as I mentioned, I am currently in one. Actually, my favorite one, to be honest. I own several.
Yes.
But this one, it's nice and light. It comes with thumb cuffs, which is honestly one of my favorite things in the whole wide world.
Also, do you think that maybe if I could work some with that trench coat or something, or maybe we can but I think it's just that maybe the trench coat might be too much.
I struggle with the trench coat with the Captain America look. I struggle with it. And when it's standing like that, all I can hear in the back of my head is Edna Mode going, "No capes." Wait, how does Edna Mode say it? No capes.
No capes. Yeah. What do you think of the hair kind of being more? I know it's usually more meant to be kind of more of a wild kind of take. It's kind of being out there, kind of like dreads, kind of like with curls.
I like dreads. I like dreads. We need more heroes in dreads.
So I thought about just maybe it will look maybe I like the idea of pulling it back, pulling or just tying up into a ponytail.
Yeah.
With the front teeth that you can see here. So and one thing, and I'm looking at the chat. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, M. Dashley for bringing up the 20K hype. And thank you, MJ. So, with
hey, Amber.
The second thing is to try to keep the facial features similar to it with the
less of it. I have not had my coffee yet expression.
I would say a much more optimistic kind of look, even something that's more kind of hopeful, something that's more.
Well, yeah, that's.
I don't want to be insulting, but
makes...
more something that's definitely more aspiring. It
Yeah,
feels much more
I will
inspiring.
go right out and say that's actually part of the reason why Captain America, like Steve Rogers, is such a loved character, because he is like that Boy Scout, that eternal optimist. You know, that sweet soul that you just can't help love. None of us really want to see the stereotypical angry black girl.
No,
That's
and Jane, like if you catch the Saturday stream, like me and Jane go over it because it's kind of it hits that.
Wouldn't
It does
surprise me if
hit
Jane
those same.
That one.
yeah, and that was kind of my inspiration. That was kind of my motivation to do this stream. This kind of be the focus for the Wednesday stream. And another thing, it's a good thing you bring up. It's a good thing that you brought up, Steve, because like the first moment that we see the character that Steve Rogers has become is when. Do you remember that? You remember in the first film, General Tommy Lee Jones' character, he throws a grenade, and he's the first one to jump on it. He's the first one.
Yep. Like 5 seconds pass and he's still shouting, "Get back!"
Yeah, exactly.
You can't count.
It was like, but it's a positive sign of his character, though. But I think that's
I know.
Yeah, I think that was just kind of a really good sign. Just kind of the character and how very selfless he is. Should we go into it? Should I go into kind of the opinionated segment on this?
Well, no. Honestly, I was just strangely enough, I was actually thinking about Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson earlier, just out of a strange coincidence. So.
Okay. The premise of the book is interesting. Weird. It does raise a few questions. For one, how does Steve lose his shield? That's the interesting thing. The second thing I would want to bring up is that, like, what's kind of the pretense of him wanting to have to go on this road trip with Bucky, Sam, and John Walker to look for the shield, and then going all across America to meeting other different people who took up the mantle. Like you saw the first one, you kind of saw the first Captain America they showed, right? The one who's LGBT, and he kind of like fights for like homeless people. He has a red star on his. On his neck. Yeah, it's
as soon as you say LGBT, I know with the way they portray that community and the way a lot of community comes across nowadays. That pausing on the red star on his, I'm like, oh god, that could be anywhere.
Well, it's on the back of his neck. I was like, okay.
There's a few things I want to address with the chat.
Sure.
Kylock, my favorite hoodie, the one I'm wearing, and I'm actually probably going to try replicating it as well, is from Hybla, Hybla. I live in this hoodie. My sister has said so many times that if I'm ever willing to part with it, she wants it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be wearing it when it's just like 3 strings.
And by the way, what you have on here is on the right is Anna, that Star Wars girl's take on it, which I do like.
What I have is Hybla, Hybla. That's where my favorite hoodie is from. Playing outside
blood.
Okay, that'd be why he can't hear me. Playing outside while listening. Yeah, Kylock, if you're on Twitter, hit me up. I can link you up. Because I live in hoodies. I know it's good. Mega Jetty, I see you trying to name my pastiche for the Predator and looking through some synonyms for the word hunter. I have found Venator. Is that a good term? I love that. That sounds so badass.
So, let me here. Here, I got the CBR article. We'll go into just kind of read it. And then we'll have our opinions afterwards if you want to go in. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is from CBR.com. Marvel introduces new black female Captain America. The United States of Captain America #2 introduces this. Do you want to read? I don't know if I can read while trying. Do you want to try reading it?
Yeah, let me see if I can. But yes, Megatron would also like a link. So
sure. Okay, go ahead. You can go ahead and start reading it, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and send the link to Matron.
United States of Captain America #2 introduces Michelle Wright.
Oops.
That's as far as I can get.
Okay, that's two. That's two. That's two. That's two. All right, 1 second. All right, go ahead.
As a new black female Captain America created by... Yeah, that person. And Natasha.
Okay. Natasha Bustos. Okay, no, Mohel Mashigo and Natasha Bustos. If I correct.
Okay. I'm still waiting on my glasses, so.
No problem.
New black female Captain America will make her debut in July's The United States of Captain America #2. Michelle Wright is the next young hero to pick up the mantle of Captain America, because apparently he's really bad about dropping it. In the second issue of the miniseries celebrating the Sentinel of Liberty's 80th anniversary, created by the people mentioned above, Michelle joins the teenage LGBTQ keep going hero Adam
Aaron Fisher.
Thank you. As local captain in the United States of Captain America. Oi.
All right.
All right. The thing I can say about Nichelle is that she is working day and night to bring change into a world where she feels defeated. Oh, hell. Nichelle is a light in a dark time, and she wants to take ownership of her community and space in America.
Okay.
There are very few occasions when you have the opportunity to contribute to the creation of a character as genuine and powerful as Nichelle. She is undoubtedly one of the characters that I am proud to have designed for all that she represents and what she means for the community. Covers and solicitation of the United States Captain America #2, along with can be found below.
You can see here the covers and the design here.
I'm amazed that they're proud of that design. Holy crap! So I like the idea of the character. I do. I am questioning how are we celebrating Steve Rogers by handing his thing off like it's past the duchy down the left-hand side.
Or just kind of him losing the shield is kind of interesting. But if you could read if you could read the synopsis right here, if you can.
I'll try.
Just let me know if I need to zoom in.
That would help. That would greatly help.
Okay, here we go. How about now?
Oh, that is so cute.
Okay, how about now?
Yep. Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson are hot on the trail of the shield, but their adversary remains one step ahead and he has friends in low places. Some of Captain America's oldest enemies are behind this scheme. But can Sam and Steve figure out who these enemies are and what they want in time to stop them? And in a story by person mentioned above, Marvel voices Legacy and Natasha, also above. Who is Nichelle Wright, the Captain America of Harrisburg? And will her community stand up for her when the Shield thief frames her for a terrible crime? No, they will not.
I like how straight to the point you were about that, Max. Straight to the point. Oh my goodness.
I ain't a fool. I live in a community like that. No, they won't.
Okay, let's get back to the
you run around saying something stolen, man. That's like turning on a light in a in a trashy truck stop bathroom. No.
What is going on? Okay, here we go. All right. Speaking of which, let's please welcome Stunning Brave Megatron. How are you doing, sir?
Hello.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Which probably in Cybertron is probably like Thursday or Friday for y'all, right?
What the hell is Thursday?
That's my point. Anyway, so I see you're going to do your own version too.
Well, I already did mine yesterday or the other day.
Is that where the fat? Is that where the fat?
This was mine. No, not fat tits. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I went for more of the classic colors for a costume of Cap. I don't know.
I like what you did with that trench coat, though.
Yeah, it's kind of inspired by kind of like Black Canary type design, you know. I was thinking like maybe like a biker chick type character who was like rebellious or some shit. I don't know. Just kind of thinking way too much into this character.
I think you and me both are.
Yeah, I probably should have made the trench coat a little bit darker. Maybe.
It's interesting.
Indicates some things about her personality.
So I guess after reading the synopsis, I guess what are your thoughts on it? We'll go around the table.
Let's just say I'm glad I stopped reading newer comics for a long time now. So
yeah, what about?
I just have no interest in new stuff, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Hey, Mads, what about you? I know it's
There is a certain promise to it, and I'll give them that. I like the idea behind it. I worry how much, and I'm rarely the one to point this out. I worry how much virtue signaling is going to drop down in this. Just that one line alone. She's getting framed for the theft of Captain America's shield.
The fuck? Who steals Captain America's shield?
How can somebody steal Captain America's shield?
It's like, how does someone steal Green Lantern's ring? It's like, it's a pretty hard thing to do.
Yeah. That's the interesting thing is just like
he just left it outside when he was going to the bathroom or something. And some asshole stole it. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
I'm pretty sure he showers with it on his back. Come on, he's the turtle of justice.
I was talking with Fat Steven. And Fat Steven, he did make a good point, is that for as good as my stuff is, he brings up that some of my best content are when I speak from the heart and when I'm very opinionated. Like when I go off on something, and that's usually where kind of my best content is. And I bring up all the times that I try not to be as opinionated on my own channel as I am on other people's channels. So Maybe just because it's just that side. Just because I want to keep her professional. For all the times we joke, I'm dead serious about wanting to keep a professional veneer to myself on my own channel. So I did this stream in hopes I could just at least try to let a little bit of myself out. Let a little bit of my just kind of my opinionated self out, just kind of speak from the heart on this. By the way, this is a sketch. This is a sketch you can see here. Before we get to that, let me just show you. Okay, so you can see I took her braids and I tied it back into a ponytail. So that way you can see with the one kind of used as a bang on the side. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of kind of that versus
Yeah, I like it.
Looks good.
I like it too, yeah. Although I do kind of like how our hair is done this way though. It's just, I guess the trick is to try to do it with the helmet on. But
go the route they normally go with women. Give her a wimple.
Say that again.
That thing that's Scarlet Witch wears. It's called a wimple, where it's like a headband that just goes on your forehead type thing. You just make one of those. Or Sailor Moon type thing, you know?
That could work, yeah.
The big A in the middle instead of the stone.
Something like that, yeah. I think it's just kind of, I don't know, just kind of reading this back and hearing Mads read this back is kind of very, I feel like it hits a lot of the similar beats we see with other Black female characters. And, Jane Theory probably expresses this better than I can. But it's, with the whole thing of them being feeling weak and helpless, feeling like a victim. You know what I mean? And, and that's something we saw, and that's something we see with, Javicia Leslie's Batwoman. That's the funny thing is that, it's funny thing is that when you read that, Mads, I hit those same notes. I kept thinking about that because it was hitting like those similar notes too.
You see, the funny thing is, I don't know why they're just focusing on that being largely Black women when it's not. Like that's a common fear with a lot of women. I mean, it was, I know a lot of people don't like me talking about this movie, but with Wonder Woman 84 and that whole cheetah thing, which struck a lot of guys the wrong way, that stuff actually does happen. And the turning around and kicking him and all of that, yeah, there's a lot of girls that would love to do that.
Agreed. I definitely agree with you on that.
They run back into a guy who's like that. I mean, come on, every girl out there has had to, at one point or another, turn around and say that she is either dating a guy already, or is a lesbian to get a guy to back off. Every girl does that.
But I think where the why I say it's like the whole helpless thing is just because I don't think it's not in the sense what you're saying, Mads. I think it's her being helpless in that it's a similar trait with with a lot of Black female characters I see recently, is that it's oppression. It's oppression. It's tied to oppression, and it's unfortunately it's tied to race.
Yeah.
And that's something that, in my opinion, is not only is it done to death, but I also think that you really are stifling a character's potential if you're tying it to racial oppression. if that's the only focus of their character. You know what I mean?
Mark even talked about that on his.
Not just that, it dates the character as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That,
You were saying?
No, it seems to be the common. Sorry, the common topic of pretty much everywhere right now. I can't exactly remember how he put it, but yeah, it was that whole oppression, torture, trauma thing.
Oh yeah, racial. I have not seen that video yet.
I caught it as it was premiering, so we got to chat with me, which that was blast.
No, but that's a good point.
Yeah.
Look, the thing with the thing is like with like Batwoman and such, it's like, you know, it has that similar thing where she always has to be the victim of, you know, her actions or previous actions. It's never really like her
or inaction.
Like inactions. Yeah.
You know me. I'm a DC fan through and through. I completely wrote off Batwoman when I saw that they were making it a drug addict, and then they decided that drug addict was going to be a black person, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm washing my hands of this one.
Is that yeah, and also in this case, you know, being what's the word I'm looking for?
Garbage.
Being the cause of something getting stolen.
Yeah. No.
Or being accused of stealing. Sorry.
Yeah.
And trying to clear your name. It's I don't know. It sounds too similar, and I feel like that's you just tying that right back to a racial thing with the character.
Yeah. You know? We've heard this story over and over again. Why can't we just have it be someone that is genuinely good? Oh wait, people are upset about that one too. Sorry, that's mine.
But you can do a good. You could. Usually, the thing is, it's just like with many of the black characters are usually written best when it's not so tied to race, or it's not tied to racial oppression. You look at I know the first thing to come to your mind is Jon Stewart, Green Lantern.
Yeah, Jon Stewart. Blade. Black Panther.
Storm.
And Storm, who was also the Queen of Wakanda at one point.
Yep.
And you know what? I am going to go out and stay there. Calvin Ellis.
Yes.
Starboard. Black Lightning. Icon.
Too many.
Vixen. Steel.
So we went to that's funny on Fat Stevens review. We were talking with I forget what's his name of Pop Culture Minefield. You know, him going over the whole whole thing with Milestone and everything, and I was like, yeah, it's just of course this is where Static is from. This is where Static.
Yeah.
But I guess my other thing, and this one I really want to touch on is the whole when I feel like it's just kind of like a design decision to the fact that, you know, when you want to make say if you want to do a race swap or have a black female character take the mantle, they can't be looking. I can't say attractive's not the word, but looking positive, have a more positive stance, have a more hopeful presence to them. When it's just that we see that with a lot of characters who are very like a lot of black female characters, especially in comics, who are very scowly. Very.
That's more recently and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like usually, like back in the day, it used to be like a story reason why. Like for example, Cassandra Cain. She had a very like she was basically Asian Batgirl, but she's a well-written character and a well-written backstory that explains why she's kind of distant and whatnot. So it's like, but nowadays everyone has to be.
Explain with just black female characters.
Oh yeah,
who have that scowl, who have that kind of that angry at the world.
Yeah, it's like pretty much everything nowadays. Like everyone's like that.
Yeah, that's stereotypical though.
Yeah, and I mean, we probably even saw that with. We saw that a little bit with Monica Rambeau in WandaVision. A
little bit, but they did pull that back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her being angry was understandable.
Mm-hmm.
And they did show her being, somebody. Honestly, I would rather see the Captain Marvel mantle on.
Mm-hmm.
Being honest. And the little bit we got to see her in WandaVision, she has already proven to be a much more interesting character than
the
one they put in that movie.
And the thing is that, and it's something I pointed out was that I feel like with the characters who use kind of that racial oppression as part of a character trait or part of the big focal character trait, they have to offset with making the character, and I'm specifically making a black female character, the best at everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Riri Williams, the new Green Lantern person.
Well, yeah, but there's okay, in that case, yeah, but it's not. I was watching a video from Nerds Newsstand who's kind of going over, why people aren't a fan of the newer Green Lanterns, especially the teenage one. But they did break that down, so it was a good breakdown. So I definitely recommend you guys to watch that because it's a great. Because with Sojourner Mullen, yeah, they did kind of make her as like the best Green Lantern in that sector.
It's like. But apparently, you can just hack the fucking central power battery on Oa from Earth. Like, how do you get Wi-Fi that fucking good? I have no idea how this works.
But it's just not as bad. I'll definitely have to show the video
later.
It's
super Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, right? I know, right?
Again, I don't see that as them doing this just as a black girl. I mean, Captain Marvel, she was the best at everything,
Mm-hmm.
Though apparently not defeating Thanos. Hello, you could have saved us a whole friggin' movie. Just saying. Ray.
Yeah, and I guess I'm specifically pointing to kind of black female characters because I think it's they're afraid. It's
the theme they're pushing.
Mm-hmm. I think it's also right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, in order for a female to be worthy, she has to be more powerful than the men around her, and I hate that. I hate that theory.
Leslie Tompkins is one of my favorite characters in the Batman mythology. She has no powers at all, or she's not even a fighter or anything like that.
Or even to look at with the Avengers, Black Widow.
Yeah, it's like
absolutely fantastic character, wonderful background, and they actually did delve
many characters that don't even have powers that aren't even like superheroes that are great characters. It doesn't.
Yeah, she didn't have any. She can't fly. She doesn't have any of the fantastic powers that Captain Marvel does. But
we saw her, hold her own against Loki in the Battle of New York, though.
Yeah. She didn't even just hold her own against Loki. She outwitted Loki.
Mm-hmm.
And
because she had to. Well, you had to with Loki, so
she outwitted him in that cell. I mean, that is one of my favorite scenes from that whole movie. And there's a lot of good scenes in that movie.
Yeah, of course, Scarlett Johansson's rear is one of them.
Oh yeah.
No, look, I mean specifically with black female characters, there's always kind of that veneer the invest everything, because there's this thing going on where you can't have a black female character have any like struggles that isn't racially motivated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with this one, just kind of, yeah. So it's just kind of, so it's I'm not a fan of that. There's just lots I can really go into on that. It's just, yeah, it's just it does bug me. Yeah, it's done to death, and
it serves no good right now.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not. No, it does not. But with this one, I think it's something else I really like, and I guess we can go into the visual. I guess we'll go into a visual thing. Is that, listen, I get it. You want to create black female characters who are going to feel strong, who want to feel powerful, but
look at Storm.
But you know, they can look good at the same time too.
Exactly.
Sorry, I see similar design traits where it's just like, okay, it's short hair. I'm assuming they're probably lesbian.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Short hair doesn't mean that you're only into women.
Yeah, but it's a comic trope though. It's what I'm seeing in comics. No, but it's something I see in comics though. It's like, that's what I meant.
No, I know, but you know, I had to tease you on that one.
I know. Because you got a pixie. I know, because you got the pixie cut.
I was so done with dyeing my hair, and it was looking like trash. So I just cut it all off.
So, but it was just kind of some facial traits. And it's like, listen, black women are some of the most beautiful women out there.
Oh, great.
I mean that.
Yeah.
So look at Jane. Look at Lorena. Look at freaking girls. Look at that Pinterest gallery I showed you. as inspiration for bubblegum curls.
Oh man, I'm just saying, if I showed the females I hang around with in real life, all of the guys in the fan would completely forget about the queens. No.
I wouldn't.
But what I'm just saying is, listen, come on, do better. That's what I'm saying, do better. Listen, if you give me a hero that looks like Lorena, I will be there. I will watch that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't want to pull up pictures of her and like a whole bunch of others and go, you see what she's doing right here? This expression? Do that. Put that on. It's called a smile. Put it on the face.
There you go. There you go. It was funny is that Anna drew her with a smile.
Give the poor girl a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm. But then again, it's just like, well, even with this, it's like a sign of confidence.
Yeah.
Strength. I'm not feeling like oppressed all the time. It's just very, very upbeat, if you know what I mean. By the way, who else is here? Oh, sorry, I didn't. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for stopping by. Smash that like button, guys. We appreciate it. Okay, so we got I did two versions, kind of with both two facial expressions, both with her hair tied back, kind of like a ponytail. Just because I don't know why. It's just like Mads knows I have an obsession
with ponytails.
It's basically an obsession with ponytails at this point.
Ponytails and sneakers, which does raise the question: is this kicking off an Avengers in Adidas?
Don't give me any ideas, man.
You keep me around because I give you ideas.
I'm just saying, don't give me any ideas, man.
Okay. Next thing you know, he's going to be drawing Black Widow and Adidas. Just saying.
Don't. Start with me, okay? Start. Yeah.
See if you can make her look even more curvy than Scarlett Johansson.
Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, how dare you? Anyway, I can't even focus straight because of what you just said there. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so we're gonna cut. What time is it? So it's 2:19. So we'll 1 hour 49. So we're about to close on that 2 hour mark. We'll go 2.5, and we'll do something. We're gonna sketch up a couple more poses because I want to just kind of play more with this design a bit.
Yeah.
So I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. No, I lost my train of thought before what I was about to say. So thank you for that, man. You ruined it.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Anyway, no, for real. What was I gonna say? No, like for real. I had it in my head. It's just like. Anyway, with kind of the idea with this is just we're gonna play some more stuff. We'll see what I can get in. We'll see how far we can get in in like the next half hour or so. So see how many poses we can get. Because I really want to get into. Oh, here we go. Okay, so. I was talking with Fat Steven on Sunday, and he brought up a good point. Although something I think it's probably not true though, in that he says that Bubblegum Curls is the character I've drawn the most, and that's incorrect. It's Saya, but I saw where he's coming from though. The thing is, and he brings up a good point that Bubblegum Curls seems to be kind of an extension of me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you don't run around in the same pair of shorty shorts, but yeah.
But the character, something about the character, he was saying it's like something about the character is very similar. It's very kind of a reflection of me in a way. Like it's kind of how I put myself out there, and I didn't even think about that. You know, I
have watched the progression of the Bubblegum Curls over this past year to where she is now, and it is absolutely amazing.
Even though I didn't even think about that, how much it was like, because it's like, it was him just wanting to, do more streams where I actually put my thoughts out, where I put my heart into where I speak with that kind of passion that you see me on other streams. And I didn't even think about that. It's just like, try to keep a professional veneer, and yet a lot of stuff I draw are kind of me in ways. I don't know. I think what I'm trying to say is I think Bubblegum Curls is kind of my view. It's not just kind of a reflection of me, but it's also a reflection of just the kind of Black women I want to see in fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Or just kind of my answer to that, my response to that.
She is definitely the one that we've seen the most active.
Mm-hmm.
And that's being completely honest from my point, because when you originally said that you were gonna do Saya for mascot, I was trying to picture who Saya was. Bubblegum Curls, I know that one off the top.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. Wow. Mads, I'm getting some ideas.
Maki,
Yes.
can you pull up a bubblegum curls for Kyla?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, a little off tangent here. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to tie it right back around. Off tangent, but I'll tie it right back. I'll find a way to tie it right back around. So, Bubblegum Curls is a character that I did sometime last year. I just saw art of curly hair, and I thought I was like, oh, I'll draw some of curly hair, and this came out. And what the funny thing was that this picture is how Nina's mom discovered me. Sometimes you'll see mom. Sometimes you'll see Nina's mother in the chat. Sometimes you'll see her on social media. But she mistook this as me drawing Nina because Nina had those curls like that. She does. I told her no, this isn't Nina. So, but there was a lot of fanfare with this character. That I dedicated the second. This is the second illustration I did of her. That so happened to be the first Drawstream we ever did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, your first Drawstream was with Bubblegum.
Yeah, and it just came its own thing. But it was like a few months ago. I did first tempting color. Although I picture her skin a little bit more lighter than I had. And then just kind of want to continue with that. But Fat Steven brought up a good point in that it feels like that's where you see me. You see a lot of me in that character. People see a lot of me in that character. And I didn't even think about that. So and now I'm thinking about it as like, this is probably just kind of like my ideal. Like if you ask me to do like a diversity character, do a black female character, this is probably one of the first things that comes to mind. And there's another one I did. Here's one that I thought was really cute. Let me go. Let me see. Where is it? It was around the time my PC died. That's it. Just remember, please. Let's go. We're going up. Here we go. I never scanned this either. But yeah, that was what's wrong here. But people love that sketch, though. I think that's very carefree. Everybody, I think everybody legitimately has a soft spot for this particular pick because I think this kind of. But I think it's like you probably see me. I see kind of how it reflected of me in a way. So, but I'm thinking about that because Vancy made a good point. I might make this character. By the way, her real name is Kiki because it's a play on a nickname that one of my friends gives me. Kiki.
So self-insert.
No, I won't go that far. Let's not go there. That's self-insert. But no, I think I'm probably gonna use her as my avatar for.
Awesome.
I think I'm gonna use her as my avatar from now on for this stream, just because I think a lot of people, because that's the character they see the most.
Yeah,
watch the most. These who follow me probably know more. But specifically for YouTube but it's just like Does she? Let me ask you this:
Hmm?
Does she look oppressed in any way, shape, or form?
Just a little bit.
How does she look to you?
Who's fine?
What? What?
I was half expecting Megatron to say, "Yeah, she looks too oppressed on those shorts."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All them clothes oppressing her.
But real, how does she look to you, Max?
Oh, she does look carefree.
Very carefree. That's what I thought. Carefree. But no, I remember because it's just like one of the people who follow on Twitter is BlacksHD. And every time I draw this girl or I draw any other dark skinned girl, he always retweets with the same saying of like, "This is how you do black females." This is how you draw black women. Black women. I was like, yes. I was like, yeah. And now it's got me thinking. It's got me thinking now. So thanks, Fat Steven, for kind of opening kind of my eyes to that. And
yeah, I need to get working on my characters too.
I'm glad I got you. Honestly, I'm really glad I got inspired. I'm really kind of glad it inspired you in a way, Matt. I feel like I influenced you the most from this channel. I feel like these channels are really this away. Do you think so, or what?
Oh yeah. Oh no doubt, no doubt. I'm also taking a look at it as my black character is actually also going to be made into a doll for my other channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I am converting like a Monster High body and all of that for it. Because
hey, Riot Kitty.
Face sculpts. Hi, Riot. I love their face sculpts. But seeing as I make doll clothing, I need the full range. So as much as I think they look completely emaciated. So.
Right. And another thing, the reason why I did this stream, reason why I'm doing this stream is because it's the same thing that keeps happening all the time, and it's just become a well, whenever Anna does kind of like her own take or just kind of like a redesign, Twitter gets riled up.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
No, seriously, go to her post, and it's.
Oh yeah.
She had to turn off. She had to mute the chat because it was building up. But it happens every single time. And I was going to do a stream or something with She-Hulk, but I was like, it's probably too late for that. But this one, I was like, nah, I got something to say about this, and I got something to.
That's okay. I did it for you. About.
I appreciate that, but I got this, man. You don't.
I'm going to be interested in watching this to see if you get the same lashback that she did.
Oh, I did. I just drew She-Hulk normally, and then a bunch of people got mad at me.
Nobody did at mine. So.
Oh, I drew her with big boobs.
But it did get called a racist for drawing Gina Carano, apparently. Remember that?
Hey, man, they throw that word out at anything. I got called a racist for quoting Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I got called racist for not liking Riri Williams and Miles Morales. It's insane. One guy actually tried to make an argument that Storm and Black Panther weren't as popular or as well loved as Riri Williams and Miles Morales. I was like, what the fuck are you smoking? How is Riri Williams more popular than Black Panther or Storm?
I was going to say, that's a comment. It
deserves
to get ratioed. It deserves to get ratioed.
This is like... That should have been my drop-off point, but for some reason I kept fucking trying to reason with them for some reason.
I will.
I was trying to explain my point.
just thinking of Riri Williams, I will give them props on them picking a likable name because I think
I will give them
people were
props.
talking about Riri. We were talking about her for about a good month before I realized this was the actual character's name.
I will give props to Eve Ewing
Mhm.
for completely writing her in the first issue of her run, actually writing her as a somewhat likable character. Someone who's not a complete sociopath. I will give him that because Riri, of course, is a Bendis character. Yes. Yes. This is not good. Sorry. Sorry.
And Bendis' character bends the will of the universe to their whim.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
something I thought was interesting, and I think I brought this up, was that, and I think that was probably a contention of why people were mad at Anna, was that, you know, there's this, I do personally believe that there's segregation going on within the comic book industry.
Really?
I do.
Oh,
Where
sorry, I guess my sarcasm isn't heavy enough there.
Oh, right over my head. Right over my head. Right over my head.
There's that word everywhere. Okay.
No, but it's so mad. So
Yes.
but it basically, it's this whole, you have to be of this particular race. You have to be this particular skin color. You have to be of this particular gender, or you have to be this particular sexuality to write, or in some cases, even draw this character.
jeez.
You know what? I'll take that challenge.
So I have to actually look like the Hulk in order to fucking draw him. Like,
well, the thing is interesting. Well, the thing is interesting is that the writer creator of this character is Latina.
Is what?
Latina.
Like, get her off that book right now. Need an actual black woman to be writing and drawing that. All right.
Well, that explains why she looks like a luchador.
Like, only a black woman can draw another black woman. That's all. It's what the fuck's going on?
Well, it's this whole feeling of segregation, and I'm tying this back to Anna because I think it was a problem is that someone big of her caliber, you know, doing a redraw of a black character like that is, I'm not saying others, but then Scott, you know, and I recommend you guys to watch the Saturday dump stream from this weekend to get some more context into that. But yeah, it's just like, and I think it's just like, but then again, they've always been after Anna for multiple reasons.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, I'd be tempted on testing that water because I got a lot of compliments after I drew Capricorn.
There you go. But it's just this like. And I get and we're not going to go over the post or anything because we don't need us defending her. She's already taken care of that. In fact, she's gone back and forth with many of them. So she did a whole stream about it and everything. So no, I don't need she doesn't need help from me. So
no, gotta love her. She's a tough one.
No, absolutely. For me, I guess for me, it's just kind of just a personal thing. It's like, listen, like design-wise aside, you cannot say that it's like there's a similar character trait. There's similar traits with how black female characters are done in comics. And I guess that's where I'm coming from. Okay, I'm probably wrong. I'm probably wrong. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just gotta say, Ray Venkman's comment is the exact reason why I didn't believe Riri Williams was her actual name.
Oh, okay.
Because that stuff happens a lot in our group.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Because I can see the Carl Manverse. It took me a minute to realize who he was actually talking about. I honestly, that's why I thought Riri Williams was just another one of those Carl Manverse type nicknames.
No. The Carol thing, yeah. The Carl Man. For those who don't know, Carl Manverse is a play on Carol Danvers because in the recent
she's drawn like Justin Bieber.
She's drawn very manly. Surprisingly
It is,
enough,
ma'am.
Surprisingly enough, in some of in the more current run, she's looking more womanly. She's looking more feminine.
Or you mean we can't get 24 to do the voiceover for Carol Danvers?
I should have got 24 in here.
I prefer him over Brie Larson.
That'd be funny though. It's ma'am.
I could get behind that actually, to be honest.
But 24 would be like 24 would be like Dr. Girlfriend and Venture Brothers though. But I was gonna say Ray makes a good point. When your character is depicted as being unlockable intentionally, it sticks. Yes, it does.
Yes. His next comment's actually pretty on fire too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you want to go, if you want, we can. Okay, we can go into that. Just remember, let's not go Rachel politically, but yeah.
No, all I will say on it is I laughed so hard when I read that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still, to this day, I cannot decide whether that takes a giant set of cojones or the tiniest ones in the world to look at somebody as lovely as Idris Elba and say, you're not black enough.
So basically saying you have to be brave or stupid.
Or stunning and brave.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
You have to be either brave or stupid to say that.
How do you take one of the chocolate dip human version of catnip and say he's not black enough?
The potential, everybody's choice for a black James Bond. Everyone's choice. Everybody's first choice. Exactly.
What's pissing me off about that Suicide Squad movie? It's like they have Nathan Fillion and Idris Elba in there, and they're not playing Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. Like, what the fuck? Like Nathan Fillion's perfect for Hal. Idris, like he's actually voiced the character many times, and then Idris is perfect for John. It's like you just have them playing B-level characters.
Oh come on, Idris is just like Jason Momoa. Just say you're putting him in the movie, and people are going to go.
Yeah,
he's almost a black.
We're going to give you 3 hours of yes. We're going to give you 3 hours of Jason Momoa shirtless. Woohoo!
Only thing about that movie that seems interesting to me is seeing Starro.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about it. But he should have been the first villain for the Justice League.
See, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. Even Dwayne The Rock Johnson's daughter loves Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see he actually sent a video to?
Yes, I did. I saw everything. We covered that. It was so adorable.
As if that man could not get any more adorable than he goes and says,
her daughter, his daughter.
We're going to go surfing together. Oh my god.
His little girl's adorable. I was like, oh my god. He's asking him to draw Jason Momoa. It was on Instagram, but I was like, I love that. No, it's just like, really? So, and this is also a black woman who said this. So you're telling another black man, and he's not black enough. And using the stereotypical thing is like he doesn't have any black friends, and he doesn't eat Jamaican food.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm standing by my chocolate dip catnip comment.
It's like, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what's
Racist?
what's the what's the word I'm looking for? It's at the top of my tongue. What's the word? Mads, can you help me out here? What's the word I'm looking for?
Woke?
Starts with an R word.
Yeah.
Retarded?
Yeah, racist.
No, the other. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh.
I've seen it before when it's somebody with a more on the cream side of the coffee.
Well, yeah, usually with lighter skin.
Yeah. I mean, the Hodge twins, they complain about that quite often. But that him? You go into the dictionary for black manning. You find his picture there. He is the literal definition. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just mixed. It's just like, wait a minute. You have to be no. That's stupid. That's just stupid.
Next up, this woman's gonna tell Digimon Hansu that he's not black enough.
Excuse me.
That's the next one on the level. I can.
Hang on a second. 1 second. I need to look this up.
No, she hasn't said it.
Where's he from? He's Beninese. Oh, he's Beninese. Okay. Is he? Okay, West Africa. Okay, West Africa. Okay, West Africa. Okay.
Digimon Hansu.
No, it's
I love
just
that.
No, and I agree with you. I think I would say not the next James Bond, but the next 007. Agreed, 100%. There's even a line in I think it was Hobbs and Shaw where he's like, I'm the black James Bond. Where he goes to say he's supposed to say I'm black James Bond, but they changed it on the black Superman. I was like, he was going to say black James Bond. You're not wrong. I'm just like,
man, just give us a movie with him in a suit. I don't care. Nice, well-fitting suit. I don't care what you call it.
Or just give us a Dark Council film. You know, him, Demon Hansu, Michael J. White, Michael B. Jordan. Probably got 2 more in there.
I'm liking where you're going with this.
Tyrese, maybe.
Tyrone Magnus.
Tyrone Magnus. Yeah, just say it. Just get a live-action Dark Council film. There you go.
Tyrone Magnus would be a good pass for Lord Callus. There you go.
Yeah, right.
Yes, and Jason Momoa to be drunk. There you go.
Jason Momoa to be drunk. Yeah, exactly. Idris Elba could be Abu Nas while Michael J. White could be the gods.
You know what? That's a tough call.
We just can't. You should totally post that on Twitter. You should totally post that.
What?
Yes.
You know what?
Do it. You should totally do it.
I'll get the girls in on it
because
you know, way back when we started up the Queen's Council, or we were starting it up, we actually created drinks based off of the guys. This was before Mark was one of them. Was one of the guys. So why not? We were casting a Dark Council movie. Who would you have playing the Dark Council? Yes, Kylock, we said Dark Council. That's usually a show on Tuesday nights here on YouTube with some very lovely friends of ours.
All I ask is if you credit me. Just make sure you credit me when you do, okay?
Oh yeah. You know I'll mention it. Maki and I were talking.
Okay, where are we on the? Okay, 218. Now
you got my wheels turning.
Okay, we'll do. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more sketch, and then we'll call it a night. Then we'll call it a day. This one. So let's find a good pose.
Yeah, actually, Kylok, one of the Dark Council was in here earlier. And that was Fatal J.
Yep. This one we'll do it with her. We'll do it with her full shield, so something more of an actiony kind of pose.
Mm.
But anyway, this has been a fun kind of discussion. I know. Usually with these kind of streams, I try not to be as opinionated as I am on other channels, just because. But sometimes I can't help it. But it's. But sometimes I think for this one, I feel more comfortable doing because what is it?
There's a huge difference between you being opinionated like you were today, and when I showed up the other day and you were dropping F-bombs like they were going out of style. And the only thing I could say is, what the hell did you guys do to my monkey?
A bandit is like the same thing. You know what's funny is a bandit was like the same thing. It's like, what the hell did you do to my monkey? Maz, I think you and Amanda are going to be trying to fight over me now. I'm so afraid of.
Have to go through me.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll hate that, having two women fight over you.
No, I appreciate that. I'm just saying. No, I'm just worried for you because you may have competition. You may have competition. But I love that. Yeah.
Oh, Maki, there is a question for you from Kylok.
Yes. Is there any way I could have you draw a character I'm writing that would cost like $500? I'm asking if you have rules about that. I can't see them. Oh, are you referring to my commission guide?
Yeah, or would that cost?
Yeah. That would cost $500? Jesus.
No, he's asking if that would cost like.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did you see my commission guide on Twitter? I'm not sure about that. I'll have to get back to you on that. Send me a DM. Just now, Apollo, yes. And besides, she's coming on May 7th, my birthday. The game is almost out, and we saw Kotaku basically get railed upon because they can't understand a freaking joke when we say that we would like to have Lady Dimitrescu step on us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ray Venkman says the original design just doesn't work without a mask to conceal her identity from her foes. Everyone associated with her is put in serious danger by the likes of Hydra.
You know what the funny thing is? I forgot who brought a point, but that was just kind of the thing. You notice that with the MCU, right? That nobody keeps their mask on.
Yeah. And you know what? That's actually ties back to one of my favorite lines from the Green Lantern movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do you think I don't know who you are just because I can't see your cheekbones?
They made a great joke about that in the Green Lantern animated series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like Guy like he's talking to Guy Gardner, and they're like in space. It's like, and Guy Gardner's like, "Oh, it's great that you." I can't remember how the joke went, but he's like, "Oh, it's great that you have your mask on in case some Earth boy just decides to die anytime now." It's like I can't remember how it went, but it was hilarious. It was just, and then like Kilowog made the same joke in the very first season. It's just like, yeah, he has the mask on in case like some Earth guy is like comes on board our spaceship, in the middle of nowhere. It's like Halpern's just like, well, come to me next time when your species invents paparazzi or some shit like that.
Kilowog is the one that I am honestly not looking forward to when it comes to the movies and the series.
No,
for me,
it's something. Sorry, go ahead.
Kilowog's my favorite character.
It's going to be hard to replace because the one who voiced him, and I'm drawing a blank on his name, and I feel so bad about that. Yes, his voice was so perfect.
This is one of the
well, it's going to be hard.
I like Michael Richardson from the animated series as well.
I was going to say it's going to be even harder replacing Sinestro because I can't think of a better Sinestro than Mark Strong. A lot
of people.
I know he's still with us, but he's probably too old to play Sinestro.
Why don't we just start a Twitter hashtag campaign to get them to cast 24?
Well, he's already playing Shazam's villain.
Kilowog, yeah, I think.
Yeah, we'll get them to use 24's voice for Kilowog. That'll work.
Oh yeah.
As long as you pay, all I care is as long as you pay him. Okay, I don't want him working for free.
I want to play Larflaze. That's who I would pick.
No, that's funny. That is hilarious.
Yeah, 24/7 for Kilowog. Yeah, make it happen.
No, it's just I'm glad to go back to this. Striking back to this is it's interesting, this whole United States of Captain America, because it's just like, okay, what are they going to do next? Who else is going to be running to? They're going to be Captain America. That's going to take the mantle.
Bucky.
Super Soldier, one of the toughest comedians on planet, can actually hold his own against Hulk. Keeps losing his shield. What?
It's like, what if Batman lost his utility belt? It's like, it's not gonna fucking happen.
Also,
he's not
something to bring up. Also, something to bring up with Steve's character is that we mentioned before about him, him jumping in front of the grenade, openly willing to do that.
Yeah.
But you know what? And that's another thing about Steve's character was that, he is the only person to move the hammer, to move Mjolnir. You see that look on Thor's face when he actually lose the hammer, and then when he finally gets the hammer in Endgame, it's just like, I knew, but yeah, and that's the thing. It was like, well deserved. I think that was one of the things everybody was waiting for, because because he is worthy. In fact,
that was the best thing in the whole movie.
In
fact, he was worthy to wield Stormbreaker.
Well,
Stormbreaker doesn't have the same enchantment.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But actually, interesting enough, and I love that they tossed that into that scene. Black Widow actually also lifted the hammer.
She did?
Yes, in the comics, yes, she did.
Oh, in the comics.
I love that when they put that. Yeah, that's not a question I need answered. I'm like, love that. That's
one of my favorite moments.
I watch these.
One of my favorite moments, and it happens for a few seconds, is when Steve tosses Natasha the shield in Age of Ultron. I was like, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard on Mary Mayhem's stream that they were really decking on Captain America's legacy in it. Like, saying it's basically like a burden. It's a horrible thing to be associated with or some shit.
I don't know. I mean, you look at, you probably have more. Are you watching Falcon and Winter Soldier?
No.
Oh, yeah.
How is how are they kind of handling, how's John's character? And because I'm only kind of listening from you guys.
John is not what he was in the comics.
That's what I figured.
They are making him into more of the cocky,
right? Mm-hmm.
And I admit that I'm struggling with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at this point they don't really have a clear. This is the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I mean, you had Zemo dancing at the club, though. I mean, I thought that was.
Just thinking of the club scene. All I'm gonna say, they confirmed there's 2 guys in that world that look like Anthony Mackie. Somebody get me a portal now. Gonna get me in a Sammy.
Hang on a second. Hold on a second.
Yep.
So you said Jason would be. You said Jason Momoa would be drunk, right?
either Jason or Henry Cavill would be.
Henry Cavill is drunk.
I'm leaning more towards Jason Momoa because of the eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason Momoa is drunk. We established that Michael J. White as Mark. Who would be Abu Nas, though?
Be a little spitfire. Ice Cube?
Yes. Michael B. Jordan for.
I got it. Matt.
What?
Michael B. Jordan is Demogeny.
Yes.
Yes. The guys are going to kill me.
Michael B. Jordan is Demogeny.
Let's see. The guy who played Electro, what's his name?
Which one?
The guy who played Electro, I can't remember his name.
Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. You got to get on someone. Oh, he'd be perfect for Demogeny.
Jamie Foxx would be perfect for Demogeny. We mentioned Michael B. Jordan. We mentioned Michael J. White as Mark. I was thinking Anthony Mackie is Fatal, but I think we gotta find a good locale. So
Kanye West.
That's the top one. I want somebody with that more cream side and the deep voice, that rich voice.
Because maybe Demon Hansu can be Abu Nas, maybe. I'm sorry. I know that's a deep thought. Like,
I am, and that's part of the problem. At this point, my first thought would be Jamie Foxx for Lord Callis, because he is an excellent singer, just like. So.
Also, speaking of which, I know there was like a huge bombshell drop that Anthony Mackie is a big fan of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
no, I've got it.
What? Uh-oh.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard as
Lord Callis.
Ooh. Now I see Terrence Howard doing lightsaber unboxings. Doing Lord Legends and doing lightsaber
unboxings. It's the, you want to show off lightsabers. Hold on. Pulls out 20.
But seriously, for real, I love his lights. No, seriously, I love his lightsaber unboxing videos. They're so much fun.
I hope you're writing this down because I'm never going to remember.
When's the next Queen's time? Who's hosting next Queen's Council?
I'm not sure who's hosting. Actually, we haven't really talked about it. There's been some struggles.
Okay, I'll super chat it.
Yeah, something. Because I still don't know who to cast for Fatal.
I was thinking Tyrese at first.
No, I want somebody that's good on the more humor side. You know? The kind of person you could actually see spitting out reading Rainbow randomly.
Kevin Hart? Okay, maybe not.
Yes.
Actually, I could see that. Again, Fiddle will probably kill me for saying this, but I could see that. And you know what? I that would be awesome too.
Oh man. Oh, we're having too much fun with this right now. Oh, here we go. Sorry, time to say for Vice City with me. Just since Captain America is her going around without a mask. Well, there's one her with a mask. Let me share it. Actually, there's one. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Granted, the trench coat might not be the.
That's really impractical. It's like you have your wings your hood has to go over your wings in order to put that on. It's like unless they're attached to the hood.
Yeah.
I imagine they're attached to the hood because otherwise, yeah,
That'd be
that's
so impractical. Just like, yeah, get that shit on.
No, it's me and my love of hoodies. I am actually designing a hoodie for the Dragonkin, but it has to work around the horns. So.
Let's see. This is you signed up for it, Bads. You
yes,
said go all the way with it. Okay, I was like, all right then.
Yes, I did, and I know I'm changing up a few things, and I'm doing my own creative licensing because, okay, it's me.
That's all I'm saying.
Took me a bit to figure out the shoes, though.
Because you were kind of back and forth on the shoes, though.
I wanted to stick with the running shoes, but the problem is the Monster High feet are designed for heels, like ridiculously high heels. So
that's why I tossed the idea of like high heel kind of sneakers.
Yeah, I believe me, I wanted to try that. I couldn't get my hands on any of the high heeled sneakers that actually are Monster High heel sneakers. But I'm actually very happy with what I've finally come up with.
Okay, and Kyle said, "Okay, I'm gonna have to save. I'll have to save up that I want to draw for me." Yeah. So I am open for commissions again. All the details are in my pinned comment. It's on my Twitter page. So if you guys are interested, just feel free to DM me. I will do a launch on Twitter. I will announce on Twitter soon as well. So I'll just start on Twitter. I'm on Instagram soon. I'm just starting on Twitter. Anyway, Steve Rogers is the guy who cynical people like Frank Castle look up to. Exactly.
Yeah.
The only reason, why can I not? There you go. Thank you. The only reason he exists as a character so that Marvel doesn't have to give the Captain America rights back to Jack Kirby. Well, it's a series of people who are becoming Captain America mainly. Plus, what's with these legacy characters having boring, trashy costume designs that won't sell any merch? Yeah,
Exactly.
Somebody Stunning and Brave could probably say this better. It's like this is like. And I remember, some people also on this, like, these are out. Yellow Flashpoint this out. It's like stuff like what you see with Kamala Khan. Like, it's clearly meant for cosplay.
Exactly.
This is give cosplayers some credit.
They actually put effort.
Yeah, exactly.
They put a lot of effort.
I've made cosplay outfits. I can tell you they can do better than this.
Oh yeah, I've seen awesome ones before, and this is like
I've seen female Captain
I saw a really
America
awesome
costumes.
hawk girl one time at a convention once I went to.
In fact, let me just share this. This is what I found. This is what I found when I just typed it on Pinterest. Also, yes, it seems that the wing ears are coming from the mask or the sides of the hood. It looks like it's coming from the sides of the hood.
Okay.
I'm hoping it's the hood.
Let me double check.
It better be. Not that I'm always about practicality with superheroes because they're superheroes.
It looks like they're coming. It looks like they're popping from the hood, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Not that superhero costumes need to be practical 100%.
No.
Superheroes, but it's like.
Oh no! This is just not too much thought. Is what you're basically saying. It's just not too much thought went into it. But look, this is what I found. Okay.
Yeah.
Says old Peggy Curtis.
Oh.
It's like this. I remember this Photoshop
Ooh.
thing.
Ooh, with a bond. Yeah.
See, I like that though.
Ooh, right ahead. Yeah. Is that? Oh, that thing's supposed to be Black Widow.
Something like see, there you go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, see, it works. See, yes. Something like that. Yeah. Oh, see, now that's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
That's awesome.
In fact, one of my favorite artists, Mikey Mega Mega, did a video of that. Let me share this one. No, not that one. Here we go. Right here. See?
Ooh, that's awesome.
This time lapse of him. Yeah, see? Come with it. Stuff. But yeah. See? I like that though.
Going for the fun size Captain America.
There's Mayday's Park. Oh, that's right, Mayday Park. So there's a lot. It's just this one's probably not the. We're not. I can't stress this out. I'm trying hard to not say it's like, oh, this is just like me knocking the design. I'm just saying.
I'll say it.
You can do it. There's ideas there, but I think more time is needed. I think just more time needed. Go ahead.
I'll say it. From both the comic book fan standpoint and the fashion student standpoint, you can do better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why
studio thing. They're not really expecting much anymore.
Well, and
that's not right. The company doesn't care anymore.
They set the bar pretty low with safe space and.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was setting the bar really low, but come on.
Okay, so it's been it's like 365 days plus a month, and we had what was it? Vida Ayala's Children of the Atom come out, but not New Warriors.
Ugh.
Come on, Marvel.
Because nobody wants to see that trash.
Nobody wants to see it, but
when you had the whole asexual community standing up and going, "Hold up, that ain't right."
One of the characters is literally named B negative. It's like, what the fuck? And that's like that represents everything Marvel now. Everyone's just being negative. No one's happy. No one has a smile on their face. They're all fucking negative asshole heroes now. Yeah. Quote unquote heroes.
The amount of people I saw just standing up and saying, "I'm a comic book fan. I'm asexual." What the fuck is that outfit? Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Well, that's true. It's just like I'm saying, like nobody wants it, but I would. But do you not under? It's like Brie Larson. It's like Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Because you do not realize that because Jeff and Tom on Wednesday's stream said it best. Jeff of World Class Bullshitters. like if we have to if this Captain Marvel 2 becomes a thing, or if her being in Star Wars becomes a thing, they're gonna have to buy mansions. They're gonna have to buy mansions from how many videos, the money that they get from the Reelers videos.
Oh yeah.
You don't understand the amount of revenue we could get from this. And that's how I feel about New Warrior. That's how I feel about. Don't you even dare! Don't you even dare! Because you know, Mara J, Mara J be pissed. It's beyond belief.
Yeah. The real character would be pissed off. Like,
yep.
No, I'm just saying, with the new Warriors, do you know how much content we could milk just from that book alone? Seriously, I was planning to do a book. I was planning to do a whole book review. All of us read over this freaking book. We all read over this freaking book.
They couldn't even make Safe Space look like a jock.
Exactly. It's
they made it look like a joke.
No, Mads. Okay. A stereotypical jock. This is what stereotypical jocks look like.
I designed mine after a
jocks looked like in my school. All right, it's not what they looked like at all.
Okay, that's a lie. The guy I designed it after is not a basketball fan. But
that explains a lot.
I was gonna say like Bori. Well, the test has proven that was a lie.
He's not a jock, but he looks the part.
No, then we did our own versions, but yeah, it's just like
I tried doing my own version. I just gave up. I was just like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." I could do something more.
You should have joined. You should have joined me. You should have joined me, Mads, and Riot Kitty on our stream. Me, Mads, Riot Kitty, and Dollified on our streams that day. Oh my goodness.
I'll do it next time. Next time Marvel and DC do something stupid. It's like it's only inevitable at this point.
You mean like I Am Not Starfire?
Yeah.
Or Nubia.
That's so horrible.
Or freaking Nubia.
On that one for a bit.
The whole concept of I'm Not Starfire is just fucking an insult to the character entirely. Like Starfire is like one of the most compassionate characters in the DC universe, and like she would never let her daughter go to that place, like being this depressed, emo, nihilistic character that,
or at least her daughter.
That would never. Yeah, that would like she would never let that happen to her.
No,
like she would never let that go down.
That one earned me a block because as soon as I saw that, I railed on the.
See, I actually got an idea for that.
Turns out was the and I'm like, what the f are you guys doing? First of all, you're tossing away the fact that she is actually would be Dick Grayson's daughter.
Exactly.
But they blocked me.
It's like you have two of the most attractive characters in the DC universe, and they come out with something that looks like it came from the Penguin. It's like
I'm not even touching the weight thing.
Yeah.
It's not the weight thing. It's more than just the weight thing. It's just the character thing. Just like
yeah. It would make more sense. I
can't picture the daughter of Star. In fact, they had a daughter.
Yeah, and she was sexy.
I can't picture a daughter hating her own mother like that. Hating a mother. I can't picture just somebody's daughter of Starfire hating her mother like that.
See, I actually had the idea for that. Would be what if that was instead Blackfire's daughter instead, and Starfire has to take her under her wing or something. And then, like, she has to show her positivity and stuff like that.
That would be good. See, that would be really
good. They gave her the last name of Starfire's actual name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, that's her full name. No. If you want to do something along that, do the dash Dar. That's how the whole family was.
Yeah.
And the less we said about Nubia, the better.
I don't know anything about that. I'm glad I don't.
It's bad. It's atrociously bad what they did with their character.
Long lost black sister. Yeah.
No, it's just someone who is.
I'm struggling with that alone.
It's like taking racial oppression to a whole new level.
Yeah. It's like, is it really?
They're an island of Amazons that have sealed themselves away for centuries, and suddenly somebody pops up that's long lost. We forgot about. Excuse me.
I wouldn't be surprised with this. Just that they force fed you that. It was like the identity. No, I'm just saying the identity politics. It's so bad. They force it to
At
you
least-
down
At least
throat.
give her a similar backstory to She-Hulk. Where it was a blood transfusion that it brought it in.
Well, it's just
That's
like
what's
they
always
hit her
trying to
away.
explain to those people.
They
that
hit
are-
her away, and like she's like it's like they hit her away, and she was betrayed on purpose because of race thing, and it's just like even her parents, which are two mothers, of course, it's just like
Of course.
they hate white people. They hate. It's just like this. No,
Mm,
I'm sorry, I can't deal with this. This is horrible.
no.
This is atrociously bad. Sorry, this is atrocious. Just some guy and your boy Zach did a video on that, all on that. So
I don't get what the current fascination of comic book writers trashing men. I mean, you do understand who most of your audience is, right?
Most of the people who went to see Birds of Prey were men. So
let's not.
I don't know why they did. But
No, Birds of Prey did have some points. If they had actually written Black Mask with balls, it would have been a decent movie. Take Black Mask out of that movie, the whininess and shit.
I was not
would have
interested
been
in that
would have
movie
been a
after they
decent
screwed
movie.
up for Santa Kane and all that.
Listen. With Birds of Prey, there's too many unforgivable sins. One of which being Ian McGregor. Ian McGregor basically ruining that film for me. Made me not want to see it in the first place. I'm like, are you?
If they had written that character with actually like a man,
Or like how actual Roman Sionis is.
Yeah.
yes, it would have been a whole different movie. Just changing that one aspect would have made the world of difference.
That was
Also, getting
the
them
original
actual
plot was
proper
idiotic.
superhero costumes would also make a big difference.
Hmm?
Actual superhero costumes, like the costumes are so fucking horrible. It's like
It would make a big difference.
Barbara Gordon.
If Ian McGregor didn't come out saying, "Oh, this film was going to tackle misogyny," it's just like, really? Says the guy who cheated on his wife with Elizabeth Winstead, who's playing Huntress in film.
This is what I
Huntress is a
say.
cool
And
ass
I do.
design, and it's just like you make her like, what the fuck is she wearing?
Sorry, going off a tangent, but my opinion still stands. There's no reason whatsoever to wear swap Black Canary. That's not a knock on Journey Smollett. She's fine. It's just there's no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, it changes her backstory as well, because like, doesn't her mother go back to
maybe
different times?
Go ahead.
Maybe her mom got it down with Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
That could make some. Well, that could
Ron
make
Steiger?
sense. What?
Just,
Maybe. I mean, that would make sense, but still, it just makes no sense. There's no justification for that.
why didn't they just use Vixen? She's if they wanted to have diversity, because she was a member of the Birds of Prey for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I will give them points for actually taking a character that has the name Black in it and making them. It was one of the
That's a
things.
whole
actually
new level stupid.
I know, but it's one of the things I had to laugh about. Two
Mhm.
characters with the name Black in it, and only one of them is.
And listen, and look, I ain't gonna, and look, and look, we're not gonna get to the fact that I wouldn't call it a character assassination, more like a literal dumping of Cassandra Cain.
Oh yeah, fuck. That's the reason
Excuse
why.
me?
Right. She's
my
like one of my favorite characters in all of comics. Like I have her entire run.
She's like one of the most beloved. She's one of the most beloved like characters, like next to like Dick, next to like Jason Todd, Tim Drake in the Bat Family. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, they're coming for
I
Tim
still
now.
struggle with hearing like Jason Todd is a beloved character.
okay, I like Jason Todd. I liked his recent run, Red Hooded Outlaws. Okay,
So do I. So do I.
And the Green Lantern stuff I read. From Regret.
Anyone that can get a pass for Jensen Ackles to voice,
mm-hmm.
automatically awesome. But this is also the same character that the fans voted in to get killed off.
Killed it. Yep. Death in the family.
Yeah, kills ass.
Should he survive, or should we kill him off? Kill off the.
Do that again, but for Damian Wayne.
Okay. Maybe scratch that. Dick Grayson, Tim Drake. No, because Tim Drake has a strong fan base. Oh yeah. His Grayson, Tim Drake, and even Stephanie Brown. Even Stephanie Brown.
Her too. Yeah. She had a great Batgirl run before the New 52.
That's funny. One of the first graphic novels I ever read was War Games, and that was where she was killed off.
Yeah, that was brutal as fuck.
But I was like,
well, she wasn't actually killed off. She's like actually just thought to be dead, and then they it was like stick figure and stuff.
She still got a better ending than Tim Drake did.
Oh yeah. So I love like Stephanie Brown as a character because she's like just this girl who she was kind of a fuck up, but she always kept trying to do her best and whatnot. She never gave up and shit.
Oh, are you referring? Oh, Maz, are you referring to that whole future Tim Drake that was going on in the comics at the time?
Yes.
Like that whole past and the future. Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah, that was weird.
Of course they did Tim. Of course they did Tim and Dick Grayson Derby in the Injustice timeline as well.
Oh yeah. Dick Grayson of all people gets killed by getting a stick knocked in his head and he falls on his fucking neck on the ground. That killed him.
Listen, I like Damian, but he is a complete asshole. Injustice 2. Seriously. In the Injustice universe, Damian is an absolute jack.
I don't like anyone in those Injustice games. Everyone's an idiot. Like Hal Jordan. In the comics, he gets by Sinestro to kill Guy Gardner because he thinks that he killed Jon Stewart. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, Hal Jordan's not a fucking idiot.
To be fair, I mean, Damian was raised to believe he was going to be the he's
going to be the next race. He's going to be the next race. Yeah, he's going to take over the League of Shadows.
Yeah. That's going to mess with anybody's head.
And of course, your mother's Talia, who's basically just effed up in her own mind as well.
Yeah.
Just messed up. It's just the thing is Tim Drake is a great backstory, a great character arc, and he just kind of squandered it when he killed him off in that current run of Detective Comics. I was like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, this is going to bed. I know. We're stepping time back into Birds of Prey because Jesus,
it's just
it was the Harley Quinn show.
Why couldn't they just do it?
It was a passion project for Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
It was a passion project.
Why didn't they just make it a Gotham City Sirens movie instead if they want to do Harley Quinn? It's like because she was never really part of the Birds of Prey. From my understanding.
To be fair, a lot of guys wanted to do Harley Quinn.
Yeah, obviously. It's like they got rid of Barbara Gordon. She's very important to the Birds of Prey.
She's very integral.
No, I will give them props that they did toss in a whole lot of Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was just almost a literal feast for me. I loved that. But yeah, like I said, if they had just written Black Mask differently, it would have been a whole different movie.
And just is Renee Montoya part of Birds of Prey though?
She might have been in New 52. I'm not too sure
because I know she played Question. She was the Question.
Yeah, she was
the Question for a while.
It's just how do you have Birds of Prey without Oracle?
Mm-hmm. That was the first strike. It was like Arba is so
there's no Lady Blackhawk. There's no Hawk and Dove.
Hawk and Dove is just right. Remember, Ivy was part of Birds of Prey at one time during the New 52 run.
I think Catwoman might have been part of them.
Yeah, the original trio.
Yeah, the original trio is supposed to be Huntress, Canary,
Oracle.
They They could just done like a TV show with them instead. Like I thought that would be better.
Well, they did do that. That was like back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So.
But it was shit apparently.
Which I will give
Nobody
Crisis.
was into superheroes at that point, other than the Hero TV show, and even that was only one season.
Yeah, which I will give Crisis on Infinite Earths props for referencing for not only tying in verse, tying in Adam West's verse, even tying in Birds of Prey and Smallville.
And Superman Returns, apparently.
And Superman Returns. I was like, it's great to see. It was great to see. I was happy to see Brandon Routh kind of take the mantle again. Although
Brandon Routh was the perfect Superman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That movie was not. I actually rewatched Superman Returns. It's not. I don't really hate Superman Returns, but there's a lot of problems, like Superman-related character problems.
Listen, Krista. Listen. In Brandon Routh's case, he had big shoes to fill.
He did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he did good. He was really good as Clark in Superman. And the guy who played Jimmy Olsen was great. Like that movie was fine. It was just the story elements they had with Clark is just dumb. Like Clark would never just up and leave Earth for like 5 years without even saying goodbye to Lois or any of that.
Mm-hmm.
He would never have a child out of wedlock of all things. It's like, no, he would marry her and then have a child. That's who Clark Kent is. But
all right, we're almost getting there. We're almost done.
And Lex's plan was kind of dumb, but I like Kevin Spacey. I don't know.
That's way better than Jesse. Still better than Jesse Eisenberg.
He's okay.
Still better than Jesse Eisenberg, and probably nowhere. Still better than Jesse Eisenberg, but nowhere near the same level as Michael Rosenbaum, though, on Smallville.
Oh yeah. But still, none of them hold a candle to Clancy Brown. That's not Lex. He could probably play him in live action too. He's a live action actor too, so.
This is from probably one of the few things Crisis did good. One of the key things Crisis did was kind of tying all the universes together. It's just I'm not bringing that up because I got a personal beef with the CW in regards to Crisis on Infinite Earths, and I think Mads and Megatron know what I'm talking about.
Kevin Conroy.
Fuck you.
How did they manage to put Kevin Conroy on both the top and the bottom of my favorite Superman list? Or sorry, Batman. I mean,
and why is it that you get freaking killed?
Yeah, he is my favorite Batman.
He is
but if
Batman.
you added the live action version, he is also my least favorite.
I know. Least favorite Batman. He's worse than George Clooney. What the hell?
he literally ranked below George Clooney. And the bat nipples.
Yo, Mackie, put my screen on.
Oh no! You know they brought Hush in season 2, right?
Look at that signature.
I see it.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah. Hold on, I got another one.
See, for me, I felt really bad for Tyler Hoechlin because wearing the Superman suit, I decided with Brandon Routh, that was not a good comparison.
Well, it just was after him basically being cucked so bad in Supergirl. Then finally, him really stand out and doing well in the first couple seasons of. Oh God, I love that scene. I love that. It was so cute.
Yeah, Susan
What's funny is, what's funny thing is that they, it was like in a dream sequence in the Injustice comics that Bruce and Diana did get married. So I was like,
Yeah.
Boy.
That was my Cassandra Cain. I'm John.
all right. No, what was I gonna say? Okay.
No,
Listen,
no one-
all I'm
no one-
saying,
no one
listen
got
for
to
those.
regard her.
Listen, all I'm saying is for those who really like Superman and Lois, get ready.
It's gonna go shit probably.
Yeah, because the same writers who were doing that the first 6 episodes before they went on hiatus, they're not coming back.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's good.
I had no interest in Superman and Lois because I already cut Superman and Supergirl, so I was just like, fuck that.
Yeah. Black Lightning. I mean, come on.
Black Lightning, yeah.
I like Black Lightning.
That's funny. They made him a skin. They made him a custom skin for Raiden in Injustice 2. I thought that was cool. No, not else.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great show, though.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh, hey, that's what could be Abu Nas.
I said before, it's like the first two. Like I said before, I adored the first 2 seasons of Flash, and I watched them until the 3rd, 4th season until I found out the 4th season was just more basically Iris taking over.
Yeah.
It's like, you're a reporter, bitch. What the fuck are you doing here?
Did you do any reporting though? But that's the thing. Did you do?
Like, yeah, it's like, is you funding this whole operation? Like, unless you're funding the operation, you're reporting. I don't give a fuck what you guys say, bitch. Like, you're no scientist. You don't know anything.
Yeah,
about what's going on here.
Because I knew they were gonna. Because I knew. At
Okay,
some
I'm
point
gonna go grab pizza while you go save the city. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you listening to coffee?
I was gonna say. I was gonna say because I knew they were gonna do the whole Impulse story arc at some point because.
How was that?
I know I missed season 4. I watched up to season 3 because I was the one with Avatar.
I stopped watching it after season 3. They kept shafting Wally. That's my main thing. Is they keep shafting Wally. He just doesn't do anything important.
Yeah,
he was hard to like.
Yeah.
In a way, yes. Because Joe's a great character. Joe's a great character.
Yeah, he's the only character I liked. Him and Reverse Flash.
And the thing is that I actually really liked every scene with him and Jesse Quick up until like this during the 2nd and 3rd season.
Yeah. But it's like I just couldn't. Season 3 was just horrible. It's like the whole show became Scooby Doo at that point. It's like every season was about, who's under the mask this season? Who's the villain? This season? Right. Yeah, because they finally brought in Godspeed. I was like, in the later season, they brought. I was like, they finally brought in Godspeed from the New 52. Yeah, it's just like I like called every single like villain or character under a mask in that whole series. It's like. I mean, I didn't know that they were actually going to use Eobard Thawne for the first season, but I knew that Wells was going to be Reverse Flash. It's like then 2nd season, I called it when the guy in the Earth 2 was Jay Garrick with the mask on, and Zoom was going to be Zolman. I called that.
But wait. I would disagree. But hang on a second. That was one of the best things about season 2.
Yeah, that was the best thing.
It was not just the original Hunter Zolomon, but the fact that them bringing in John Wesley Shipp as Golden Age Flash.
That was awesome.
Golden Age Flash was awesome.
Hey man, I'm always happy with more John Wesley Shipp. Mm-hmm. That for me that is the thing about Crisis that absolutely broke me.
Mm-hmm.
I would sooner lose Grant Gustin than.
Don't forget. Well, I was gonna say, don't forget that whole scene where we finally had Grant Gustin and Ezra Miller meet up for the first time. I was like, oh, it was cool at first, but then I looked back, I was like, oh god.
It looks like they're about to make out. It looks like the beginning of a porno. That's what it felt like.
My Flash.
Say it again, Bess.
They killed off my Flash.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Ezra Miller's your Flash?
Oh, John Wesley Shipp.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I was a teenager in high school when that came out.
Right.
Or maybe not high school, but I was a teenager when that came out.
I was like, meanwhile, I wasn't even I wasn't even a thought. I was just basically.
All the seamen.
He's so
that
cute.
point.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh yeah, when they show the promos with him in the suit, I'm like, oh.
But you can see like that.
Even tagging John Wesley shit in it. I was like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. That was awesome. That was awesome. It was like, holy shit,
he's like, I'm posting on Twitter like, oh my god, I'm a teenage girl again.
It's like you're doing. And it's kind of like with his look. It's kind of like a mixture of like the original Golden Age Jay Garrett look with kind of the one they did for the New 52 Earth 2 Jay Garrett. Yeah. I thought it was cool. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. Anyway, we don't have too much fun. No, it's just, oh god, it was just. I stopped and listen. Don't get me started on Arrow. Arrow fell off a cliff. The moment that Oliver was killed by Ra's al Ghul, fell off a cliff. That's what it showed. And he came right back to life. In season 3 was when it fell off. Was when that show just
somehow. How the fuck did he survive that? He would have broken every bone in his body if he fell down from that. And he got stabbed in the abdomen. It's like, how does he survive that shit?
Like, the problem was, like, okay, so there were some good moments. Well, there were some good moments in season 4. Was like, one, you brought in Damien Dark. I think I like what they did with Damien Dark because he is a Titans villain. The fact that moment that they brought in Matt's what's his name?
Damn it. Prometheus or
Matt Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Constantine. Matt Ryan, who was Constantine.
Oh right, Constantine.
That was awesome.
The last season of Arrow I watched was the one with Prometheus. That's the only thing I watched last time. I was just like,
I did like that they did that kind of thing with just like bringing in the newer heroes because I did kind of stop watching after they butchered Artemis.
The few moments I had that moment of waver with Arrow, they somehow miraculously knew that was the right moment to bring in Bronze Tiger. Like, oh, we're just gonna parade him by here. I'm like, oh.
It's like, yeah, you bring Bronze Tiger to basically help, and that was basically that was the whole Bronze Tiger episode. That's how we got the Colton Haynes becoming Red Arrow, and I actually like Colton Haynes as Red Arrow too.
Yeah. Because every time we're just gonna Prince Michael Jai White by you.
Are you a fan of David? Are you a fan of David Ramsey?
David Ramsey.
Diggle.
I do like.
Oh, he should play Lord Callus.
No, he could be Fatal. He could be
Fatal. Yeah.
He's got a more fatal face. I'm standing by Terrence Howard for Lord Callus. I want my original roadie, please.
Yeah, I was forgot to bring this up. Yeah, CW, they dislike Firestorm because I really like that Firestorm. In both the first, not so much the first season of Flash, but in Legend of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Storm that we got. The second Firestorm.
Like him.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. And then Felicia. Yeah, the whole Felicity. That whole Felicity shipping was what ruined the series for me. That whole shipping.
Yeah, it's like bitches like at one point in the series where it's like, over like his son, and it's like she acts like she has some sort of authority over him. It's like, motherfucker, that's not your kid. It's like it's not, you don't get a decision here. Like, it's not your call to make.
Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff that drives me crazy with a lot of those ones. Like, even with Avengers, it drove me crazy. I'm sorry, this character and this character are supposed to wind up together. Don't mess that up.
That made no sense in Age of Ultron. I'm sorry. I don't know. Just something about that.
It's like he's supposed to be with Betty Ross.
Say it again?
He's supposed to be with Betty Ross.
He's supposed to be with Betty Ross, and Stephen and Natasha are supposed to have a kid. You fucked it up.
How'd you feel? Did you?
I thought she'd
Did
go
you
with
like-
Bucky at one point.
You know, what's funny thing is kind of made. You know what is like?
Oh,
I
what-
can understand kind of like the. I can understand like kind of making sense with if you wanted to go for with Steve and Sharon Carter because there was kind of there.
That was weird. That was weird.
That was weird.
It's like,
Yeah, that was weird.
They messed that up with Endgame. They turned that beautiful moment into the creepy uncle.
Exactly. It's like
What? The ending?
Well,
The ending where Steve had to go back and return all the stones? Is there?
and he decided to stay back and
To
marry
stay back with Peggy.
Carter. So
Well, there
him
you got
kissing
with-
Sharon Carter turns him into the creepy uncle.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing. Is like one.
That was a beautiful scene.
Because the solo scene, because the spin-off show, Agent Carter was actually really good up until the second season, and Peggy has a fantastic scene in Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
She has that fantastic scene in Winter Soldier where she has where she has Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
That was great.
And if she
It's
hadn't
just-
seen him in that many years, why would she say it's been so long?
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's just like the whole is like her is just like her trying to living out her life, but Steve never really getting a chance to live out his life.
Yeah. You messed it up. Go
Mhm.
back, fix it.
That was just like great moments. It's like the whole funeral scene. That whole funeral scene shouldn't have been cut.
Mhm.
I stand by that. That whole funeral scene should have been cut because we get great answers from Natasha. Although that's probably been retconned because of the film, though. It's probably gonna be retconned. So, oh my goodness. Anyway, we are.
What film? What film?
Wow.
It's going to be like till 2025 until that movie comes out.
Oh, please, we're getting ghosted by Black Widow.
Anyway, so this is the last one. So this is sketches. So I did a side sketch, and I did one with her with the helmet on. So I realized I had to tie her hair back. What do you think?
Looks badass.
Absolutely.
It looks like it's more fitting with her. I was like, let's not. I think in second thought I was like, let's not do the jacket. Let's not do the trench coat. So,
Yeah.
But anyway, this is fun. This is a fun stream, huh, guys?
Yeah.
And then you can
Always
see this is my end up being kind of my own version of the what's her name? She's gonna be very
I don't know.
Nichelle.
I don't even know what her name was.
What's her name?
I just drew her.
Nichelle Wright. Nichelle Wright.
Yeah.
You could tell this character
Not
is
so
probably
right.
gonna be. You could tell this character is probably gonna be forgotten. You could tell this character is probably gonna be forgotten.
I hope not. They picked the name of the original Uhura. Come on, do this character right.
Say it again.
They picked the name of the original Uhura. Do this character right. Come on.
You used to give her to OG Star Wars. So you sell it.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so anyway, this is our version. This is my version
yes,
of
yes,
Nichelle
black,
Wright.
Black people in space, but yeah, different space.
I actually like. You know what? It's funny thing. It's like it's actually. You see how happy she is? Does she look better with the tied back ponytail versus the?
I like a tied
Curious. Do you guys like the idea of the tying back or ponytail like that, or just tying it back into the ponytail, just kind of keeping the dreads out, where it's like that?
back. I like it. Kind of reminds me of the Indigo One from Green Lantern. So
Mhm.
I like that.
Honestly, female standpoint, I
Yeah.
prefer the I prefer the ponytail because if you're in a fight, last thing you want is your hair flipping around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I did make sense of that. I think it probably makes more sense because since she has the helmet on too.
Yeah.
Too, so.
They should get Zoe
All right.
Saldana to play Indigo One if they do a Green Lantern movie with her.
Mhm.
Perfect.
She's definitely not. She definitely just Definitely
She has
Reyna's
that.
Gamora.
Yeah, she has like that, jawline or that
Mhm.
look that looks perfect for her.
Because they're confused, start searching. Okay, let's get out of here. It's been 3 hours. I did not realize this was supposed to be going long in. We got the dump starting soon. So, all right, let's go around the corner. Did you say is that Geode?
Yeah.
Next Wednesday on Makini Live, we're gonna draw Geode.
Yeah.
I already did.
Oh, we got to Geode for the challenge.
We need
Sunday.
to know. I was like, I need to draw.
See who draws the best rock.
I need to do the Geode that Fat Steven did.
Oh, come on! Didn't I send you the one I did of Geode?
Send it to me again. Send it to me again.
On the Titanic couch with the heart of the ocean.
Send it to me again. I can't. Anyway, all right. Let's go ahead. Let's go around the horn. All right, Study Your Brave. Tell them where they can find you, Big.
You can find me on Twitter, and you can find me on YouTube, and you can find me on Cybertron. So, yeah. And there's Cassandra K. and John.
I was gonna say she's got nice eyes.
Up here.
Nice eyes. Yeah. She has nice eyes.
Yeah.
This is the same Brave Megatron. I will put the link in the description. I'll put it in the chat. All right, next up, Matt Small Bear. Do you like the Wednesday? Are you happy that the Wednesday streams are back?
I am. A whole week is too long. I'm sorry, especially when it's a week when I have no Dark Council.
Mm-hmm. So you need that break week.
Yes.
All right. So tell them where they can find you.
You can find me here on YouTube at Mads Mama Bear, on Twitter at Mads Mama Bear Doll. I am working on another channel for more of the doll type stuff. Ooh. But yeah, you can always find me also in the Queen's Council. But you gotta follow me on Twitter to find out who's going to be hosting that.
Ooh, Mads Mama Doll. How about that? No.
I stick with the Mama Bear factor because that's a bit of a long story, but that could be for a Sunday morning or something.
Mads Black Bear.
Or Mads Doll Bear. Mama Doll.
No, the other one is Mama Bear's Dolls.
Mama Bear's Dolls.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Which is actually with the avatar that I'm currently using, but yeah.
Anyway, man, this is fun. I thought I was gonna go solo on this one, but it actually was really get into it on the solo stuff.
You thought that on the first string too.
Amazing how it all comes around.
Yep.
He said it all comes back around, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. This was a lot of fun doing together, and I think we should maybe we could do more stuff like this where we do like a character sheet of just kind of me drawing out different, just doing different poses, different expressions, or just like a certain character. Just kind of doing my own take. I like this design too. I think it's definitely a lot of fun to put together. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too. Glad you guys enjoyed the Wednesday streams. Glad you guys enjoyed the return of the Wednesday streams. Especially she looks good with the helmet on. So,
yeah.
And Ray made a good point and said the redesign looks a lot better than the original because you actually recognize the Captain America motif costume. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
did I. At least a little bit.
All right. Anyway, guys. So it was fun going back with the friends, but of course on Friday is Maki in the morning, and that's my solo stream. So you just get me for 2 hours.
Ooh.
For the morning. Get your Friday morning off on the right foot. So I haven't figured out what we're gonna do on Friday. And I gotta figure out a video for today. Anyway, I gotta figure out a video. I gotta put a piece together to put a video for a video. So, but anyway, time lapse. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I had a time lapse video. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention. I do have a time lapse. I did put a time lapse video on Monday of me trying out metallic markers, and I promised this week I would do more, do some more stuff with metallic markers. People seem to really like that. People like that one. People like the elf I did. So, but definitely check that video out. Other than that, of course, we have our Sunday streams. No sketch challenges this time. I forgot to mention I'm kind of burning out of the Fortnite content because I'm doing it constantly. So no sketch streams, will just be regular stream as always. So me, Amanda, and Bruce were talking about that. Just kind of, I wasn't kind of in the best. They said I wasn't kind of in the best mood at the end of that stream. So I'm gonna definitely try to keep my upbeat nature. And I think it's just like, yeah, let's tone down the Fortnite content and let's do some more original fun stuff like this. So anyway, but other than that, Sunday stream as well. We're working our way towards 600. We got a lot of stuff going on with Rogue Entertainment, becoming its own entity. And there's talks of, I'm talking with, my teammates, my brothers, Steven, Culture, about setting up a Rogue Entertainment show on the channel. They really want to push me to get monetized, get my 1,000 subs. So we're thinking of doing, idea of maybe a Rogue Entertainment or a TR4 on my channel. So that'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Go ahead and sit up for the next stream because Scott's working his podcast, and I will see you guys there. So until then, thank you guys, everybody, for stopping by. Please smash that like button. Please share the screen if you can. Comment as well because it helps out the algorithm. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I do art content every week. New art videos and new time lapses about 2-3 times. New time lapses and art streams about 2-3 times a week now. So more drawing from me, more content from me, and I will see you guys. There you go. Thank you for stopping by. This is Makini 90, artist and illustrator, and I will see you all next time with another video. So until then, take care. And before I let you go, I want to let you guys know this. No matter how big or how small your channel is, never forget that you are someone's favorite YouTuber. Until then, I'll see you all next time for another video or live stream. Happy Wednesday, everyone, and much love.
Later.
Later.